African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command in combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation as of July 27, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces have improved their tactical position. The manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized, airborne assault brigades and 2 assault regiments of the Ukrainian armed forces were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Alexeivka, Andriivka, Kondratovka, and Magritsa in the Sumy region. In the Kharkov direction, units of a motorized infantry brigade and an assault regiment of the Ukrainian armed forces were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Gaidish, Melov, and Cheganovka in the Kharkov region. That the Ukrainian armed forces lost over 170 servicemen, 2 combat armored vehicles, 13 cars, and 8 artillery pieces, including 1 Western-made. 2 ammunition depots and 3 supply depots were destroyed. Units of the West Group of Forces improved the situation along the front line. Formations of 3 mechanized units, an assault brigade of the Ukrainian armed forces, and a territorial defense brigade were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Drobashevo, Karpovka, Shendergolovo of the Donetsk People's Republic, and Kupiansk of the Kharkiv region. The enemy's losses totaled over 225 servicemen, a tank, a combat armored vehicle, 8 cars, 2 artillery pieces, 2 electronic warfare stations, and an TPQ-36 counter-battery station made in the USA. 9 ammunition depots were destroyed. Units of the Southern Group of Forces have taken stronger positions on more advantageous lines. The manpower and equipment of 3 mechanized, airmobile, mountain assault brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces and the Territorial Defense Brigade were defeated in the areas of Zakatnoy, Klebenbyk, Konstantinovka, Krivaya Luka, and Seversk in the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 130 servicemen, 2 combat armored vehicles, 2 cars, and 6 artillery pieces, including 1 Western-made. 2 ammunition depots and 3 warehouses of material resources were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces improved their tactical position. The formations of the mechanized, airborne assault, and infantry brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, along with 2 brigades of Marines and a National Guard brigade, were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Grodovka, Dmitrov, Krasnoarmeysk, Rosa Luxemburg, and Sekoyar in the Donetsk People's Republic. The losses of the Ukrainian armed formations totaled more than 425 servicemen, 2 combat armored vehicles, 4 cars, and 3 artillery pieces. Units of the East Troop Group continue to advance deep into the enemy's defense. Defeated personnel and equipment of 4 Territorial Defense Brigades and a National Guard Brigade in the areas of Novogeorgievka, Novopetrovskoye and Dnipropetrovsk region, Kulturno, Timirovka in Zaporizhzhia region, and Zeleny Gai in the Donetsk People's Republic. The armed forces of Ukraine lost more than 200 servicemen, 3 armored combat vehicles, 8 cars, and a field artillery gun. An ammunition depot and 2 supply warehouses were destroyed. Units of the Dnieper Troop Group inflicted damage on formations of 2 mechanized brigades and a coastal defense brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the areas of Orkhov in the Zaporizhzhia region and Antonovka in the Kherson region. Over 60 servicemen, 7 vehicles, 2 artillery guns, and 5 electronic warfare stations were destroyed. 2 ammunition depots and a supply warehouse were hit. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the Russian Armed Forces troop groups affected damage on drone production workshops, long-range drone control points, as well as temporary locations of Ukrainian formations and foreign mercenaries in 146 areas. Air defense means shot down 2 guided aerial bombs, 3 rocket projectiles from the Checkmate Vampire multiple launch rocket system, and 291 fixed-wing unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the start of the special military operation, destroyed 664 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 72,950 unmanned aerial vehicles, 624 surface-to-air missile systems, 24,348 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,581 multiple launch rocket system vehicles, 27,874 field artillery and mortars, 38,764 units of special military automotive equipment. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.